Tell me if, okay, I'm trying to get this in. Tell me if y'all want me to start doing this as like a series kind of thing. I just been downloading random games I just had, just play because I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, so basically it's practice range, so there's no character I really need to practice with unless I want to practice with Ashe or Widowmaker. I'm a Hanzo main, which I usually do a certain kind of practice for him. It's not on practice range, so I'm not gonna do him because like he takes too long to like draw his bow. So I'll do it with Widowmaker. Some people on my old channel, they liked when I warmed up with Widowmaker. So I guess we can do that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to snipe them, go that one, and then go that one, which, yeah, it's right there. And I'm just going to try and do it as quick as I can. The one thing that bothers me is ammo, because I can't do it constantly, but alright, actually I'll start with that one. Also, I hate, like, you can't quickscope with her. That's way too long. I'm gonna, it's okay, I'm gonna look at my, I'm gonna look at my phone every once in a while, so I'm sorry. I'm not gonna set a timer right there, I'm just gonna do it as fast as I can.
Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Quintuple kill. Sextuple kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
Alright. I'm gonna try to turn up my sensitivity just a little bit, just because, why not? I had my sensitivity at 60 on like Rainbow Six Siege, and some of my friends I played on my account, they're like, man, this is way too fast. Well, I kind of agree, but not, because like when I first started, I had such a low sensitivity, trying to get used to it, and then I was like, I gotta find a perfect one. So then I'm like, wait, okay, all the pros have it super high, so I put it super high, which it's really not that high, and I got used to it. So, but maybe 60 is the same. That still kind of feels slow. It feels slow starting out. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a certain setting or, okay, I hate waiting on that. And look at this aim assist. I said aim assist and I've just missed miserably. Alright, that's not my fault there though. The reason I can snipe like this, wait, isn't there? Okay. Just literally yeet. There you go, that makes up for it. Yeah, the reason I can't really snipe like this in a real game is because, as everyone knows, these have a certain kind of movement command, so this really isn't skill. Some people thought I'm pretty good at sniping with Widowmaker, which I'm not, because they have certain movement commands, and as you see, I just missed that. But also, if you just do it a whole lot like me to practice, then
too easy.
what the? Okay, I got paused because I'm losing my train of thought. So basically, if you practice like me on this, you're not really you're increasing your skill, but not really. You're just learning their movements because these have a certain movement command. So then you can kind of like, hey, I know this one's going to come to me, and then when it's over here, it's going to jerk to the right, kind of when it turns, and then go that way, stuff like that. I just know the movement commands because I've done this so much. Now it does help you, but it's not the best thing to practice with. If you want to just practice, you do quick play, I don't even know, or just do a 1v1 or just private match with friends, doesn't matter. Because this is not for real going to help you, because it's just all in movement commands. Especially if you're more of a sharpshooter. You do high damage and stuff, so all you have to do is predict the movement. See, he jerks to the right, I almost missed that because I was getting kill hungry and almost fired.
Triple kill.
It's actually pretty easy. But yeah, if y'all didn't know, I'm actually more of a sharpshooter kind of person because I don't like characters with projectiles.
Double kill.
What the? That was a hit. Was it not fully charged up?
Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Quintuple kill.
There we go. I'm gonna test something. Can you one shot with one bullet? Fully charged? Yes. Okay, so you can... Well, we need something with more health because maybe it's different, like, you know, a 250 versus Roadhog. Some does it do the same damage? Or does the 3 bullets actually increase the damage? And, you know, obviously you're just gonna one shot with one bullet, like, if that makes sense. Yeah. I'm not a Widowmaker main, I'm a Hanzo main. Genji is my second main, which he's not really sharpshooter, but he's a whole lot of fun to use. So I use some medium waves. I don't have much hours on any of them. I think Hanzo is about 15 hours, so not for that much. But yeah, Widowmaker's a whole lot of fun on here. McCree, I gotta get used to because like he's a good sharpshooter, but Ash is basically just like him, just better. But as you see, his damage isn't terrible. I believe he bought a 250 because 250 is actually like the normal amount of health, or it might be 200. I think it's 250 though, most characters. So I gotta get good at doing this.
Double kill. Triple kill.
No, stop it.
Double kill.
I can just roll. I'm just gonna do that.
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill.
Now, hold up.
Should I use Hondo? He's just, look, the draw time,
with honor.
It's so slow. That's the negative about him because like the damage, one shot for 250. Yeah, but like it's not that much higher than McCree. I mean it is because like I barely charged that up. Oh, that was a headshot. I barely charged it up. And it's doing decent, but...
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, well that was terrible. I can't even call myself a Hanzo main now. Oh, also I want to test something because it seems like this damage is low. Like, it's like supposed to be 50%. I'm gonna do like a half charge.
Is that the best you can do?
Okay, I'll just do a body shot. So basically, a headshot with this is basically like in a body shot. So it's kind of good, but I wouldn't use it in a normal. In a normal situation, I would just do this. But like against a tank, you want to use these. Because yes, lower damage, but way faster time to kill. But also make sure you get headshots because body shots are basically useless.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Also, I've been doing very bad at Hanzo recently, so it's kind of good that I'm doing this so I can kind of learn how he fires again. Because he's kind of a tricky character, if I gotta be honest. And some of y'all like, hey, why aren't your reticle like a circle or something? Why is it like the default? Well, I used to have it as a, why is that missing? I used to have it as a circle, but the thing about it, the default helps a lot more than you think, because the other dots, like depending on how far, it's not like it has meters on it or something, but like that, because I lined the middle up with the head, and that's like decent range, so like, you know, okay, those are moving, and it's kind of making me lose my train of thought. So like, okay, so up close, this is straight, so like the very top dot, it's gonna hit, but if you step back and it's pretty far like this, basically you kind of line up. I would probably step back a little bit. You kind of have to line the middle dot up like that, and this is kind of far, so then it's gonna hit him, because just, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a genius, but you know what I mean, because hey, up close, I'll just explain it like this. Up close, medium. Now, actually, you kind of have to step back a lot for this. I believe that's good though. Okay, that's a little bit high. Yeah, in most situations you don't have to use the bottom, but I'll try to work it for you. Yeah, you really don't need to use it. It's just there for no reason. I don't know. I figured it's the same, but I really, on any map, I never had a situation where I would have to use the third dot, but I imagine you had to be super far. Like, can I climb all the way up on this? Cool. Alright. That looks pretty far. I'm gonna get my jump back just in case if I can't actually climb on this. Because, yeah, as you see, barrier. But this should be far enough, maybe, where I can use third dot. Okay, even third dot's kind of too high for this. So I believe you just use second dot. Second dot should work. Yeah, second dot. You don't really have to use third. I don't know how far they have to be to use third, but for the most part, second dot works. Oh, I did not make that. Oh, wait, maybe, no. Yeah, that's how Hanzo works. Kind of simple. And let's see, it's actually gonna be the next sharpshooter. There's not much sharpshooters in here, sadly. And some of y'all be like, hey, Anna's a sharpshooter. She's not, she's a projectile. Like, that's the best way I can explain it. Like, as some of y'all know, there's projectile kind of bullets and like a scan kind of bullet. I don't really know how, like computer and stuff. Which, when I think of sharpshooter, you can think about it like that, but sharpshooter is basically a slow fire rate, high damage, and a scan kind of fire. But like someone like Anna, she's automatically just neither. She's not a scan or a sharpshooter. She has a sniper, but again, it's not like it's high damage or anything. It just poisons you over time, and it's a projectile, as you see. It does take a while for it to actually get there. Because if it was scan like Widowmaker, I don't have a timer, so I can't like compare it. But like Widowmaker versus Anna, you see, Widowmaker instant. This like it takes like half a second later. I'll have to. These are pretty close, so these don't really count. So I'll just get that one.
Enemy down.
I don't really know how else to explain how it's not projectile. I guess the best way. Oh yeah, I forgot they added this, so you can actually choose what kind of enemy. I'll just put. I think Reinhardt has the most. Roadhog might actually. Actually, I don't need to use that. But if you can see the projectile move in the air, that's the best way to compare it. That's a projectile. And you know, Hanzo, he is technically, it's kind of tricky to explain because Hanzo, you can kind of see the projectile.
One shot.
But he counts as sharpshooter. I don't really know how to explain it. But as you see, you can't see the bullet. You just see the bullet lines, like the air So, in Hanzo, you can actually see it's a projectile, but he counts as a sharpshooter because he does high damage, low recoil. So, you know, if you don't know if he's a sharpshooter or not, just think high damage and low recoil. So, you know, it doesn't always have to be like a scan kind of fire. It could be a projectile because Hanzo, you know, you can't really help bows. It's not like a rifle. It's not instant, so it's gonna be a projectile. May, she's a projectile, but she, like, people kind of, she does high damage, really high damage, when you press O2. Well, not really high damage, but pretty high damage, but she's not a sharpshooter. You just know if it's sharpshooter or not. Zenyatta, oh, everyone knows he's not a sharpshooter, but he makes me mad because I was playing this one thing. It's like free-for-all mirror kind of thing. Everyone uses the same character, and then after a few seconds, they swap. I hate Zenyatta. He is the worst projectile hero ever. Like, it is so slow. And you have to pre-fire to get a kill. But yeah, let's practice with Ash. Okay. See, that OCD kind of stuff like that, like if they're 250 or something, it's not gonna one-shot them. But that's why she has that.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Aw, come on, man. Wait, does she only use one bullet? Yeah, she only uses one bullet. That's good. She's not like Widowmaker. Oh, how did it die?
Double kill.
So I guess you can practice on speed with that. Like how quick you can fire and then shoot regular bullet.
Double poser. Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Quintuple kill. Here it comes. Bob, do something.
Alright, I'm actually gonna try something. Alright, Bobby, get out of here. Oh, you're not gonna walk this way? Okay. Y'all gonna walk this way or what? I'll get this one. Come on. Shoot. I gotta do some trick shots too. Man, I used to think Dynamite's so hard to shoot. It's really not. Just don't wait too long. If you do wait too long, I don't even know. Like,
Here it comes.
see, in that case, a little bit harder. Let's see. But I would actually hit fire that if you want to be honest, because it has a little more emphasis when you hit fire.
Smoke 'em out of there.
See, a little more emphasis. I'm actually that kind of interrupted me. Okay, but like this. It took a long time for my weapon to dry out. Sorry about that. I'm actually gonna do 2 sniper shots. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. 3 shots. It's not bad. Oh, that was terrible. I'm wiping for that. And yeah, there's really no one else that you need to take to the practice range. So everyone else is easy to use, pretty much. Oh, he's a terrible projectile person too. That's why I don't use him. He's good though. He is good, but yeah, I wouldn't use him. Awesome. I really like that skin I got for him. And I want a new Hanzo and Genji skin. For Hanzo, I already know, like, it's like a business suit or something. I really want that one. If I'm lucky enough to get that. Actually, I'm gonna see how much damage his flash does. Nah. Decent damage, I guess. That's not.
Double kill.
It's not terrible for how quick he can swing. And I would say he needs a damage buff, but not for a week. There are some crazy Reinhardt users, and I'm terrible with them. But, like Hanzo, quick draw real quick, dead. And his range just is not ranged, so I would say more damage, but doesn't feel needed. Alright, so how much swing does it take to kill another Reinhardt? Okay, so Reinhardt has 500 health, so that took 6, he took 3, so yeah, these do have 250 health. Alright, now how much does this do? Very low damage, so it's more of a stun. What would you expect? Alright guys, I'm sorry it's such a short live stream, but now I have to do something, so maybe I'll do another one later. Peace.